Hi, CED class. Dr. Seiwert checking in with you for your assignments. Looks like we're about ready to wrap up Excel. I've been giving a little bit more time for these because they're pretty assignment heavy and reading heavy. As you know, if you look at the videos that Mrs. Sessions has made, they go through all the assignments. So that's a really good source. Another good source that I find, it's like if I have something like, oh, I just need to look it up real quick, I'll just Google one of the um, things that you have, one of the maybe parts that you have to do, and just read what the steps are. Sometimes it's easier that way than having to refer back to a video. So that's just one of the things I do once in a while. If you don't use these things all the time, chances are you're going to forget one of them. And I'm going to not lie to you. I do forget one of them once in a while because some of it I don't use all the time. So that's an easy way as well to go back and figure out maybe something. Of course, you can always let me know and email me, and I will certainly look at the assignment and look it up for you as well. So now we're finishing up these, really we've finished up our Windows, Word, and Excel. Now we're going to be going into a little bit of database, which is how companies keep everybody's files so they can put out, let's say, information as far as sales information, things like that. It's helpful to have a database at a company, and that's what you'll be doing with this Access. And then some PowerPoint, which will be excellent, of course, in work. If you go through the rest of your school and then you have work projects, PowerPoint is sort of the top dog. So it's a good thing to know. I use Prezi as well. I don't know if anybody knows that one, but I like that as well. But PowerPoint is sort of the standard of what people do as far as their presentations. PowerPoint, I would just say, get to the point and try to make it as interesting as possible. How's that? If you can use a picture or something, that's always, I like a visual myself. So, and I think your audiences probably will at some point, not every time, but at some point. And then the last assignment that we'll do is a coding assignment. It's meant to be fun because used to be people did coding. I don't know so much now that they're doing coding, but at least you can put something on your resume. You can put all these things on your resume that Word, Excel, PowerPoint, database, and coding. And if they say, well, how much coding have you had? You can say, I had a college class, but that's not going to be, you're not going to go right into computer coding with that. People know this, but it could give you a start in something. So any one of these will give you a start in like, if you go get a job after school, you're done with school, you have it on there, you say, well, I've had a class in Excel, and then you can build on that. Excel is very big in the business world. And of course, Word is too, but if you do any kind of accounting or that kind of thing, it's going to be very big. So think about these things, putting them on your resume, and you had a class in them. If you have to go for an interview and you need to brush up on these skills, it's okay, because you'll probably look at it, and most companies just need a minimum. They don't need somebody that's going to go in and write the newsletter right off the bat. And so you'll have these skills. You can, when I've had to go in and maybe do a test, I just practiced. Some of the basics, and I was fine, because like I said, nobody's going to expect you to know everything, but they'd like you to know some of it and be able to relate that you do, or be able to find it in a help that's on the Word or the Excel. So anyway, like I said, it looks like everybody's doing a great job getting your stuff in, and so we've got 2-3 weeks, and that's what's coming up. And good luck with everything.